Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost, and today we're looking at it's kind of a new game, though to be fair, if you do remember, if you've been with the channel for a little while, I did have a look at this game, Simpocalypse, back in October of 2020 when the demo was released as part of one of the Steam festivals. As an intriguing premise and quite different to the normal sort of games I play, either on the channel or indeed personally, just for my leisure time. Now, since then, I've kept an eye on it because it was, as I say, kind of intriguing, certainly the premise is, and the developers, Gamex Games, have sort of been in touch with me through the last few months and said, you know, if you want to see the game again, you know, get in touch, give us your feedback. And the game was released on Steam in February. No, it wasn't. It was December, actually. Last December, back in December 2020, they released it onto Steam in early access. And they've recently released, and I think this was February, or it might have been March, but just recently anyway, a whole raft of updates to it. So what is Simpocalypse? It is basically a strategy game to recover the world after a nuclear apocalypse. And you have to rebuild it, you have to find resources, grow a civilization, a colony, and fight off any of the bad guys and reclaim the territory. Now, it's different to what I normally play because it's what they call an incremental, or I think idle clicker game. Rather than like Civilization or Foundation or Bastide or City Skylines or any of those, you don't actually get your hands dirty building the world or running the armies. You have a much more stood back sort of logistical view, a perspective, a control room, if you will, of the civilization you're trying to rebuild. You're sat in a dark, deep office somewhere, managing all the figures and directing people to do things. So that's what we're doing here. So it's quite different to those sort of games that I would typically play. So since October last, when I last played the game, they've made a number of changes. They've changed the sound and all the options. I always go to the options to start with, so I can now control the volume. Now, unfortunately, there appears to be just one music track which you can hopefully hear a bit of behind me, and it does over time get rather repetitive. It'd be nice if they had a sort of more of a suite like a Stellaris does. I mean, I don't know if their budget stretches to that, but Stellaris and Civilization and all those sort of games have a kind of suite to work their way through. It'd be nice if there was more variation in the music, but if you don't like it, you can turn it off and turn off all the sounds and all that. So it's nice that we've got all this control here. There's loads more controls in terms of how the game displays, the options for tooltips, game hints, tutorials, resource animations, all this sort of thing here. They've also added a new saving feature. It's a bit different to what I'm used to seeing on the games I normally play, but it does kind of work. So what it does is you create your game is just one big save. You save everything under that one heading. But what it can do is it creates restore points, like Windows does when you do updates, like operating systems do when you do updates to your software. So if you do sort of have a strategic plan in mind and it all goes wrong, you could load up a restore point from some turns back and replay that and get it and try and get it right. And you can control this here. So how often does the game save? As I'm saving it every 60 seconds apparently. And the restore point in game days. The game days happen fairly fast, but I mean the way you play it will determine how often you want it to save or create these restore points. I'll leave it at 30, I think. And the maximum restore points, again, this depends on disk space and stuff. I've not worked out how much space these saves take up. If you want to know, give me a shout in the comments below and I'll sort of hunt that information down for you. So you can, how many you want, how likely are you to make mistakes, basically. Research. You get hints for researching. I've not tried these. Quick research without showing the full. Ooh, no. I'll leave it like that, I think. And hotkeys. This is what we like to see. So we know what all the hotkeys are. and you can change them if you feel like it. I'm not going to, because I'm just going to faff around and play around on my mouse, basically, because that's how I play things. And we do have full control over the speed of the game. Well, we have a lot more control over the speed of the game than we did back in the day, back in last October, which is nice because, as you know, as I'm doing here, I tend to play a lot on pause and think, and if I'm doing a video on it, waffle on endlessly. But let's stop doing that. Let's get into it. Let's start a brand new game, and we go through some basic introduction. That's what's going on. The world as you knew it is gone. Greed inevitably led to nuclear war. I'm not sure it's entirely, well, whatever, they say it is. And yet the population's wiped out. Well, not exactly wiped out, but those small groups that survived, and after 10 years, they start coming out of the shelters. And we are the leader of one of those groups. Everything's ruined, resources seem gone, but this must not be our end. Explore and establish to survive. Good luck. Okay, good. We're going to need it. Right, I'm going to start with the basic sort of standard starting position, where it's slightly quicker and faster, perhaps. Again, you've got these options here as to what sort of boost you want. So I'm going to start in Africa, because why not? Apparently that was the birthplace of civilization. Good. Okay, so this is our tutorial. We're going to go through it fairly quickly. So we have to hunt for civilization. We have to search our area to start with. And we've got 15 people here. So we're going to start exploring. And this is, as I said, the control panel we're working on. I'm going to press the space bar to pause it for a moment just to cover this screen. So we have 15 people at the moment, as we see at the top here. We've got 15 doing nothing, so we're going to assign them tasks now. And our food stock and our water stock is going down, is being depleted. If we hover over it, yeah, we're finding nothing and we're consuming everything. We've got 1,000 units left. We're losing about 2 every hour. So yeah, we need to crack on. We need to explore to find more food sources and more water. So we need to assign them to look for exploring the territory, and also to find food and water, to scavenge for that. So I'll go exploring on that. Right, so let's get you running. So they are exploring the territory. Now at this point we can't go to the map because we haven't explored enough area, and we need more citizens to start research as well. So at the moment we're just exploring our territory and hopefully finding some food and water. It looks like we've done that. Yeah, our food and water is going up. We've also found some wood, some forest. So, ooh, we've finished our first mission. Good. Right, assigning more citizens to a task will result in the work being done faster. Well, yeah, that's kind of good. Right, so we need to start building our colony and getting more survivors, more colonists into our little collective. So we're going to need to start scavenging wood. Have we got any spare? No, we haven't got any spare citizens, so we'll take a couple from there. And I'll leave it like that. We'll make it 3 each for finding resources. So I've cut down on the number of people exploring the territory. Oh, we've now got research open to us, so let's click into research. Right, so we've got it looks like a fairly modest research tree at the moment, but I have a suspicion it gets bigger. Okay, I know it gets bigger. Why am I pretending I don't know that? Okay, so we're getting a research hint here. We need to research houses. Now, this is an incremental idle clicker game in the sense that you don't need to do anything. Time will pass and you will build up points in terms of your resources, in terms of research, in terms of production and so on. And as and when you need to get things done, or you've accumulated the right number of points, you can then set that action in motion. Not sure that's a terribly good piece of English. I'll stop talking now because I'm going to start making nonsense. Even that wasn't sensical. We need a house. Now we have got 1 research point available to us. It says it up there as well. And how many do we get? We get 0.15 per hour. And time, if you've been watching at the top here, which you probably haven't because I haven't, that clocks up as you go through. So we research houses. That takes our 1 research point, -1 at the bottom there, as you can see. So we can now build houses. And now you see the research tree is expanding out from here. So these are, it tells you here what they are. They're modifiers. So they faster population gain, more advanced buildings, all these sort of things that you can do. Now we have no research points, so there's no point clicking anything else, besides which the tutorial doesn't want us to. So let's go back to our main screen. So we need to build a house. We've got this lovely new option here to build a house, but we need 50 wood for that and 1 building plot, which is that second symbol there. Oh, did it do that? I clicked it and it started. I was talking and clicking at the same time. I really should pay more attention. Now, once we've got this house, we'll have room for more people to come in. 5 more people, in fact. So we should... Oh, we're getting 1 new survivor a day. So we have the option to... We have to improve and regrow these desolate lands. And the tutorial particularly gives us objectives to help us on our way doing that, and we're doing quite nicely here. Yeah, this is basically ticking off all the objectives for this tutorial stage. 5 more houses we need to build, so we need to wait. We can increase our game speed. We can make it double speed. This time-lapse thing, I really haven't bothered to learn how that works, I'm afraid. I really should, shouldn't I? Build another house? Yes. Oh, we've got 1 idle worker. So we go back to our main screen here. We'll have you exploring, because we need 2.5% of our territory to be explored before we can see the map. Not that we can do much with the map anyway at this stage of the game. We've got another idle person coming in. So I think wood is important because we need to build houses. So we'll keep on building those. You can, by pressing certain keys, build more or assign more people automatically, but I've not remembered how to do that, so I'm sorry. Explore more territory. So we've found 16 water sources. That'll come into play shortly. What are our objectives here? Okay, we're going to play through in the sequence the tutorial gives us to do here. There are a couple of things that we could do to step ahead, but I'm not going to do that here. We're going to follow it through and do it in the order it wants us to. We've got another idle worker. We'll find some more food. Now, when I played the demo back in October, this was a thing I started getting seriously wrong, because I wasn't getting enough food or water for my people. They all started dying and malnutrition, all that sort of good stuff. No, it wasn't good at all, actually. No, it was quite sad. They kept kind of dying on me. We've got 20 people out of our 30 possible. Okay, we'll keep on doing this. Let's speed up a little bit. All the time we are gathering research points here. We've got 4 now. Actually, let's pause that for a second. Can I research anything here? Well, I can shall I jump ahead? Because I can. That only requires 1 research point. Okay, now I'm going to say this here. We may or may not get to this point in this video. If I skip a few steps ahead, we may well see it. But this is frustrating me in the game at the moment. There's a lot of research for things like roads, for factories, and all sorts of other things which require the mining research to be completed. But you have to get a fairly large number of people before you can start mining, which is kind of frustrating me at this point. We're not there yet by any means, but it does seem to be holding me back at that stage. Maybe it's a good thing, because if I've got 100 people or whatever I need for the mining, if I can't feed them all, then everything will go to pot anyway. But slightly frustrating. School, you see, it requires mining and 200 people. Everything requires mining, apart from the manual pump. Okay, let's do that research. I know I shouldn't. The tutorial doesn't want me to yet. Another house. We've got 4 idle people. Can we build this? We can. We've got a water source. We've got 24 water sources we found. We can build one of those. We can build more houses. Let's explore more. Well, we put one person there. Now, this I think gives you a faster sort of a faster input of water into your civilization rather than scavenging. So it's more efficient in terms of the number of people you can assign to doing it. Something happened then. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, the building was built, was it? Possibly. Let's build another house. That should be our 5th, I think. I'm not keeping track. Okay, it wasn't our 5th. How are we doing? Doing really well. We're getting loads of water actually because the pump is pumping out water, which is a really good thing. Do we need more houses? Let's build another house. Okay, we've got another idle person here. I'll put you exploring. Yay! Ensure you're gathering enough water and food at all times. Very true. There is strength in numbers. Grow to at least 50 citizens. Right. So what can we do? Let's build another water pump. I'm happy that these numbers are showing the green arrows, which means that we are gathering more resources than we are using. We'll take a person off there and put you on the water pump because I think that's more efficient. Do we want more houses? We do, because we want 50 citizens, don't we? Ooh, we've explored loads of territory, so I can look at the map. So this is the map. This is the whole region we're in at the moment, as we can see. I can't click on my own region. I assume this is me. Territory 2-2. Curious naming system, but you know, it is what it is. If I click, what does that mean? Relative power. They've got more meat, more food. You've got more water. So maybe if you're a bit short on a resource, you can start heading out. Now, this is where the strategic part of the game really comes into play. As you can see here, these enemy or occupied territories have tank symbols on them. So you do actually get into warfare. So you will have seen that. I will have put the trailer at the beginning of this video. You'll have seen warfare going on. I haven't got to that yet, so I'm scared of that. Yeah, I don't like facing, you know, enemies that might fight back. Yeah, I'm a bit of a coward. If I click into that, it gives me some information about them. What's that? They've got iron. I haven't got iron. Ooh, that might be good to have. So I click back on the region. I'm not quite sure. I need to fully conquer this entire region before I can see the whole world. That's fair enough. Okay. Let's come out of the map. We've got 2 idle citizens still. Let's get them doing something. More wood, more food. Yeah, our numbers here. It does give you a detailed breakdown of the gains and the consumption, but all you need to do, all I do anyway, is just look at these rough numbers here and the arrows, whether they're green up or red down. Is there any more research we could do? Okay, we've got houses. Yeah, I've done that. I can't do any more. Actually, no, I can't do that. I need 500. 100,000 total citizens to advance my buildings. No. Manual pump, we've got that. Ooh, we could do farms. Now that should be a better way of getting food to our people. Yes. Now, I've got quite a bit of research here. 5 on that. So, okay, we'll carry on. So we can now build, we can build a farm. That requires wood and 3 building slots, which are up here. We've got 365 apparently. But it produces food, but it does take up water. So that's the downside of farms, is you need to make sure your water supply can keep up with what the farm needs. Okay, we're doing well here. Idle citizens. Oh, we've got 8 idle. Oh heck, hang on, keep up. More wood. More food. More exploring. I could build another farm. Let's build another farm. Let's max out our explorers. Again, the thing here is we can't do any more research until we've got the mining plant. And okay, the game has to give you a challenge, I suppose, to do things properly and be prepared to achieve your objectives. But I'm frustrated now because I want to move ahead, but I have to wait for the game. Now, is this where the time-lapse thing comes in? Which I no idea. I don't know. And I'm just too idle to look it up because I'm just clicking things here to make things go. The help. There is help here, which is good. It might tell you everything you need to know. I haven't read it, but it's good to have help there. Build more houses. Okay, we're not just a settlement, we are a small village. Okay, we need a planted forest. Ah, right. Okay, so that will be research then. So where's the forest? There it is. Yeah, we can do that. Thank you very much. Wait for the forest thing to... Oh, it's appeared there already. Again, that uses water. So build one of those. Let's build another pump actually as well, on the assumption that they are more efficient. Our food is okay. Everything else is looking good. Ooh, right. Yeah, we're no longer reliant on simply scavenging. We can focus on renewables. You know, plants and exploration. Assign at least 10 builders. Ooh, right. Now these are here. Public jobs. So these people build things faster. Oh, I've got 9 idle already. I'm pretty much there. Oh, I need more houses. Where's the houses? That's here. That's the public buildings. Build a couple more houses. Okay, how are we doing? Everything's looking good. Yep. Our gains are fine. And one more builder. 10. Done it. Right, our objectives here. 20 houses in total. Right, so that should mean we can move up to our 100 people that we need to get to the mining option. I'll just queue those up. Should we build another farm? Let's build another farm. Another pump. I've got... How many pumps have I got? Oh, I've got 62. I've got plenty. Another forest. Yeah, let's put another forest in. Why not? Okay, so we'll put those people working on the farm. We will put these people on the pumps. Oh, I didn't assign people to them. The first ones I built of those, did I? The forest and the farm. Dope. Put you there. You're all good. We've got 3 idle still. Okay, we'll put you through there. And more scavenging for food. We're getting 2 citizens every day now coming into our small village, as it is so politely described. Can we put more people on the building? Now there is a health indicator here somewhere as well. I think, but I have a suspicion it's not going to worry us here. I can't remember where I saw it. I think it tells you here if they are suffering sickness, but they're obviously not. I'm sure it would have told me. I'm sure it would. We need more houses. Another couple queued there. Some more exploring. Go up to we can't go to 25 because there haven't quite enough idle people. Should we build another farm? Let's build another farm, another water pump, and another forest. Oh, we've got 2 idle here already. Oh, the time is passing by. It's saying so slow. Is that getting slower now? Do I need more builders? That's possibly what we need, actually. So let's take that up. Oh, it's 100. Oh, you see the percentage of build time is increasing. We'll make that 15 builders. Right, so we've now got these new sites ready. Well, apart from the forest, anyway. Just need for those 2 people to come into our civilization. Speed up a little bit more. That's you there, and you there. Is it 2 people per farm, per forest? I think it looks like it might be. We're all doing very well. 25 explorers. That's good. The thing is, at this point, I'd love to do more research, but I can't because I'm waiting on this mining plant thing, for which I need 100 people. Which, as I said, might be a good thing. It stops me getting carried away. Perhaps. Actually, we need to build another 2 of those. I think it's 5 people per house, isn't it? Yeah. That will take me up to the maximum 100. I got 6 people idle. Right, now let's get you in there. That's 3. There you go. Oh, we're nearly 20% of our territory has been explored. Excellent. Oh, water's going down. Right, let's take food out, water up. That's better. We need another natural pump, I think. Put you in there. How's that doing? Hover over it. Wait for it to pop up. You're gonna. Oh, you need to be over the icon, don't you? Yeah. This is the risk. You see, you get carried away growing too quickly, and the infrastructure can't cope. Which is why you need a good infrastructure plan. That's almost a political comment. It might not be. But then again, of course, it might. Yes, of course, building more farms and stuff. Yeah, I need more water to do that. You see, that takes 4 water every hour now because I've got 4 farms. Likewise with the forest. Right, I've nearly hit 100 people. Put 20 builders in. 1. Oh, I've got an achievement! 100 citizens. Right, so does that mean... Oh, I need more houses actually to get more. Build a couple more. Can I go into the research? Where's the mining? Learn how to do a mining. Okay. So dig for valuable minerals. Let's do that. Okay. Well, I haven't got the 20 houses, so sorry, the objectives haven't been completed, so it's not going to tell me what to do with the with the miner. Minables. Okay, let's build one of those. Let's get the game running on again still. Now that takes a fair amount of water and wood. Ooh, you see, this is why you need these utilities here to supply all that is needed. Okay, I can put you in there, and the more people I put in there, the more water and wood it uses up. What, the exclamation there? Hang on. Oh no, that's telling me that the building slots, the buildings have all been occupied, so I need more houses. 2 more houses. Okay. Yay! We're on our way to turning it into a small city. Okay, quality of life settings, which is what it's strange that I've never quite got my head around why they call improving a game or any software to make it easier and more ergonomic. Why they call that quality of life? But that's just me. That's just my literal way of treating the English language and the way software works. You can build or assign multiple citizens to any task. That's the plus key somewhere at the top. My next mission, should I want to accept it. Assign 10 workers to the mining plant. We will do that in an upcoming episode, but I think this is very nicely on around the 30-minute mark or so. A quick introduction to the latest build of Simpocalypse. Once again, thanks to Gamex Games for offering me the key to look at this and show off the game to you and elicit your feedback. They are on the Steam forums, they are on Discord, it's all very active there. As I said, I've been watching the game on the Discord server since I first saw it back in October last year, and it's a very active, very positive community there, and the developers are really engaged and keen on taking feedback to make the best possible game they can. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this sort of first look, or again, in brackets obviously, at Simpocalypse. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs up button. Even better though, if you've got anything to say, any thoughts on the game, any hints and tips about how I can continue playing it. I've just noticed I'm running out of water again. Bother. So yeah, just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. It's always good to hear from you. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Simpocalypse. Until the next time, bye bye for now.